Slenderman is a supernatural character known for his thin and unnaturally tall body with a featureless face and black business suit. Legends often depict him stalking, abducting, or even traumatizing people, most oftenly children. While he started out as just an internet urban legend, many people have gone on to report seeing the Slenderman and have even caught him on video. Most of the people on this list probably thought he was just a myth too, until they saw him up close. Number 12. Two young boys are in a backyard somewhere in the countryside, with one of the boys filming the other doing backflips on a trampoline. They appear to be all alone until a dark, slender figure comes out from behind the shed in the distance. The boy with the camera zooms in to get a closer look, and you can see that the creature matches all the tall tale signs of Slenderman. The boys instantly bolt in the opposite direction of the figure and seem absolutely terrified. Due to his head being almost the same height as the shed roof, some have estimated him to be around 7 feet tall. It's unclear whether this video is real or fake. It's definitely possible that someone could be standing on a box or something else to make themselves appear taller, as we can't see anything below the Slenderman's waist. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Number 11. A student is working on a project for school when another classmate comes and interrupts him. They have a short conversation when all of a sudden a tall dark figure appears behind them. The creature's head nearly touches the ceiling and its arms dangle far below the frame of the camera, to the point where they look like they're dragging across the floor. Lucky for the students, they run away quickly before the Slenderman is able to use his gigantic arms to grab them. While running away, they take a moment to look back behind them, only to find the Slenderman deathly staring at them from beyond the stairway. I'm curious to hear if you think this is a real Slenderman sighting or just a very well done costume. What do you think? Number 10. It's unclear where this video took place, but I'm thinking it must be somewhere in Europe due to the driver driving on the left side of the road. His car is moving at a fair rate of speed when he catches a glimpse of what appears to be the Slenderman on the side of his camera. It's possible that this may just be a Halloween prop or some sort of mannequin, but look at the footage again and tell me if it doesn't look like the head of the Slenderman turns and follows the car as it drives by. Let me know what you think. Number 9. A YouTuber named Travis Andrew Barker and his brother are watching the movie Titanic when one of them notices a strange figure in the distance. They decide to rewind and pause the tape to investigate it further and come to the conclusion that it's Slenderman.
If you can see right there, we pause the movie and there's Jack and there's Rose. If you look back there, you'll see the Slenderman.
I remember watching this movie years ago as a child, but I definitely don't recall seeing a Slenderman. If anyone knows what scene this is from, please let me know. I would love to look into this further. If this is in fact real, this may very well be the first Slenderman sighting in a Hollywood film. What do you think? Number 8. A YouTuber named Lothfan has woken up at 4:30 every morning for several nights now, due to a mysterious knocking at his front door. One night, he's awoken by the knocks and decides he's had enough and takes his camera outside with him to investigate. He films his surroundings but doesn't see anything out of the ordinary, just a clear night sky with crickets chirping. He ends up reviewing the tape later on, and he's surprised to find a slim white face piercing at him from the darkness. It's unclear whether or not this is really Slenderman, but the figure does appear to have many similar features. I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Number 7. A YouTuber named Scaredy believes he just witnessed a tall stranger stalking around his property. He quickly goes inside to grab his phone and comes back out to record the mysterious figure. He goes back to the same location he saw it earlier and points his camera directly at it, only to find Slenderman lifelessly staring at him, almost as if he had watched him grab the camera and patiently waited for him this whole time. Scaredy Cat seems genuinely scared and runs down the street screaming for his life. There's a couple things about the video that makes me skeptical though, like the fact that the figure is never seen moving. It's possible that this is just a mannequin or a well-designed Halloween prop. Also, the Slenderman does not seem to match the same height description described in other sightings, but legends do say he has the ability to transform at will. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Number 6. A deer, which appears to be caught on someone's home security camera, is eating some wild corn when all of a sudden it's surprised by something mysteriously ruffling in the bushes. The camera then jumps ahead and we're left with only a few frames of what appears to be a black shady figure in a business suit walking behind the deer in the distance. While I do agree this does look a lot shorter than their normal Slenderman, the people of this town have rumored this area to be haunted, still making it a creepy sighting nonetheless. Number 5. A YouTuber named Frostbitten looks outside his window on a cold wintry night. He sees what he thinks is Slenderman piercing up directly at him from below.
There it is. Right there.
You can see the figure much better once he moves away from the screen door. I do agree that this figure does look very creepy, although I am not quite sure if it's Slenderman. It's hard to tell if he is wearing a business suit or not, but it does seem to have a pale face and long arms. It's possible that this is nothing more than light reflecting off of the tree. I don't see much movement, so this seems to be my best guess. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Number 4. A YouTuber named Mario Ruler is enjoying a nice view of the beach by himself when he soon realizes that he is not alone. Walking along the beach, he notices a mysterious figure only a few yards away and decides to grab his camera. It seems very odd that someone would be at the beach dressed up in an all-black business suit, and the man's face does seem abnormally pale. However, the Slenderman below seems to be enjoying the beach as if nothing is out of the ordinary. The beach seems very quiet, and I don't see any reason for anyone to dress up like Slenderman just to play a prank in such an empty location, although it's something that can't be ruled out. Do you agree with Mario Ruler, or is this something a lot less paranormal? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Number 3. This next video appears to be surveillance footage taken at a college campus of some sort. The security camera is scanning the area when it catches the very tall Slenderman hovering over a young boy before using his long, slender arms to yank him towards him. Whether this is actually Slenderman or not, this video is still very creepy and could possibly even be evidence of a kidnapping in progress. I did notice that at the bottom corner, the camera is marked as camera 1. As far as I know, there is no other footage of this incident out there, although it would be very interesting to see this happening from another angle and might even help solve the mystery. What do you think? Number 2. A small group of friends are recording themselves lifting weights, but mostly just goofing off and having a good time. Things quickly get very serious when one of the boys leaves the room. he is quickly snatched away by something with long, tentacle-like arms. You can see him banging on the door for help right before he is instantly swept away. His friends decide to go outside and look for him, but he appears to have completely vanished. Then, another one of their friends mysteriously goes missing as well. The remaining 2 survivors go back inside to discuss what had just happened, with one of the boys convinced that it's all just a prank, when all of a sudden, their worst nightmare comes true. The uploader of the video continues to insist that it's not a short film and that it's 100% real. Although I'm not quite sure if I believe it, I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Before I get to number 1, I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel and tick the bell notification icon. That way you can be notified anytime we upload a new video. Number 1. 2 friends are riding off-road vehicles in the countryside when they discover an old abandoned house that gives them both a chilling vibe. The boys have nothing better to do, so they decide to investigate the old house in search of adventure. They're still outside when the camera starts to experience technical difficulties, which is usually a clear indication that Slenderman is near. The boys think nothing much of the technical disturbance and decide to investigate it anyway and enter the house through a doorless entryway. Once inside, they find that the house is completely trashed, with parts of it partly collapsed. It doesn't seem very safe at all, and it doesn't take them long to decide that they want to leave. The boys head for the exit when a mysterious figure pokes its head inside the doorway, looking directly at them. It appears to have extremely long arms and fingers, almost alien-like, with a shockingly pale face. The Slenderman reaches for them, and the sound of the camera cuts out as the boys scramble to find a different exit, barely making it out alive. Is this real or is it fake? I'd love to know what you think. And don't forget, please like and subscribe if you like this countdown, and stay tuned for more creepy videos.